Were you alone again today? Did that aloneness stir up a quiet sadness inside you? Did you eat alone, turn on the lights alone, and finish the day without saying a word to anyone? Perhaps there was a small ache in your heart. You might have felt the emptiness when you had something to share, but no one was there. But let me tell you this, being alone is not a sign of lack. It is, in fact, a quiet proof of your strength. People say, being alone is lonely, it's empty, it's a little sad. But living alone, truly living alone, is not easy. Taking responsibility for your own day, without anyone's help, requires quiet, persistent courage. There are many who feel lonelier while being with others. True loneliness is not found in solitude, but in the absence of understanding, even when you're surrounded. In that sense, being alone can be clearer. You're not swayed by others. You sit quietly and speak with yourself. Being alone is freedom. No one asks where you're going or why. This day is yours. This time is yours. Freedom is a gift that comes later in life. In youth, we often believe freedom means doing anything we want, but with time, we learn real freedom is having the choice not to do, the quiet luxury of letting go. Being alone is silence. Have you ever sat in complete silence, in a room with no sound but the ticking of a clock? At first it feels uncomfortable, like you're missing something, but stay a little longer, that discomfort softens into spiritual calm. You begin to hear your own heart speak. Silence is the deepest path to your inner voice. Being alone is light, even when you do nothing. Something within you stirs, a flame that never goes out. Even in darkness, light is never loud, but it is firm. Awareness blooms in quiet places, and in this quiet, you recognize yourself, and that is already light. Being alone is a door, a portal through stillness. As you sit with your eyes closed, you're not just here, you are somewhere else, connected. This door doesn't open outward, it opens inward, and those who step through enter a deeper river, beyond the self, into the soul. Then one day, you become like a tree. Deep in the mountains, trees grow entangled, wrapped in vines, leaning against each other, but at the edge of the forest, one tree stood alone. People looked at it and said, "It must be lonely, it'll fall soon." Then a storm came, a violent wind swept through the forest. The trees that clung to each other fell, one after another, but the lone tree, it stood still. It swayed, but did not fall, because it had no one to lean on. It had to grow deeper roots. It had to hold itself from within. That is what it means to be alone. You do not rely on others. You build your center, quietly, steadily, and now, in your silence, you've become like that tree. Being alone connects you to the universe, like a silent prayer. In that stillness, the universe listens, even without words, even without asking. Energy flows. Your feelings are not disappearing into the void. You exist quietly, and that presence reaches the universe. What you long for, what you hope for, is already moving through the energy of the stars. Reality may not change. Tomorrow, you may still be alone, but you are not the same. You now know how rare and powerful it is to face yourself. You now know that a soul awakened in a quiet room is a soul of strength. Somewhere, right now, many others are also living through quiet days in their own ways, and one of them is you, like that tree, standing alone at the edge. You are calmly holding your place. If you can be alone, you are a mature soul. That is not just endurance, that is wisdom. You have earned the right to draw near the universe. In that silence, you are already connected. So do not be afraid, stand even firmer. You are already enough. And if you were alone today, you have truly lived, and you have endured beautifully.